Hey, just want to say hi to everybody at the Crossing. We've had a wonderful day today, being instructed by DG and his staff. DG is the director for Compassion International of East India, and his entire staff today just helped us understand a little bit of the culture and understand what Compassion International does here, and this church-to-church partnership that we're entering into. And DG gave a wonderful, thought-provoking and inspirational message to us. And I just wanted you to all meet him as a key leader here in India. And DG, as we start this church-to-church partnership, why do you feel it's important for the church that we'll be partnering with, for us as well as for that church?
If the God-given mandate is to go and make disciples of everyone, I think this is step one. Two, India is at the core of revival. Anything you are going to do and partner with us, you are going to be part of God's large plan to make every child a disciple.
Okay. Then what do you see as the difference it's going to make? What do you think is going to happen for us as a church? And what do you think the difference that it will make in the heart of the churches that we're partnering with?
I'm sure right from your childhood you have heard stories about India, about all those stories you have heard. Maybe you got an impression that it is the poorest country. Yes, it is a poor country, but we want to come and welcome you to this part of the country to come and see not just the poverty, not just the problems, but the promise and the potentials you are going to see in our churches. So there is going to be a good mix of the spiritual blessings and the material blessings. As we have a good mixture of the East and the West coming together, the Bible says the East and West will never meet. We want to make it happen that East and West will do meet.
And then you also mentioned, and it was really good in your message, you mentioned about it's not just tourism, because see, we want you here at the Crossing to come to East India. It's not just Ian and I. We're beginning the partnership, but we want you as a church, people have a heart for this country to come. And you said it's not so much about tourism as it's about transformation. Yes. Can you explain that?
It is not tourism for the simple reason we consider this as a holy pilgrimage. Because what we want you to really experience is not just an exposure to poverty, but a transforming experience that you will encounter with God. We really want to term it as a divine encounter with God, because what you will come and see is what the biblical mandate says. Come and see, go and tell. Unless you come and see, how can you go and tell and build your church for God's glory?
Okay, so maybe we should get him to preach at the Crossing, okay? So you all come and see. We're seeing right now so that you'll want to come and see and then someday go and tell. Hey, thanks for being a part of this trip with us. We appreciate it so very much. Thanks for praying for us. And we look forward to what God has in store over the next 3 to 4 to 5 days as we meet our partner here in East India.